Right, good morning. So my name's Chris.
And I'm Celia, we're brother sister.
And
we
guess
are
where we're going today?
to
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
So we're at Gatwick Airport. It's 9:58 and our flight's at 1.
Yeah.
And we've got, what lounge have we
Number
got
one
booked?
lounge booked.
Number 1 lounge booked. So we're just about to go through security and we'll take you through and take you along for the ride. See you in a bit. Right, just made it through duty free. Celia's managed to purchase some fragrance.
Well, it's not new, but it's a nice Clarence. Fresh smelling.
Fragrance.
Fragrant.
Good, we'll be smelling
Because
fresh.
I don't think I'd put my perfume in.
Right, now we're going to head up to...
buy a new one.
Yes, always an excuse to buy a new one. Can't forget it at home. Alright, so we're heading upstairs at Gatwick and we're through security. Just going up to the number 1 lounge that Celia kindly booked, which I owe her for. So right, we'll show you there. Oh, we haven't paid, so we paid a deposit. Okay. I assume we just got to pay when we go in. So yeah, it should be all booked, and I'll show you around when we get there. Okay, so here we are, number 1 lounge. Looks quite busy. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So last time we tried to get in here, we had to scan the code to get on the queue, and we didn't actually make it in. So hopefully now we've pre-booked, we'll be in. So here's as we go out of the lounge. Just across. I can't actually see any planes. There's one in the distance there. So yeah, I presume this is a taxiing area. So we've got coffees here, and got a full breakfast selection. There we go. Not whether I can show you, but yeah. So breakfast selection, make your own back, mushrooms, hash browns, sausage, bacon, and scrambled egg. And then there's also just a pancake maker. Celia, of course, is at the bar, hoping to get some Bloody Marys, hopefully for both of us, or maybe she'll have a beer. We'll see when she comes back. So just seen there's another coffee machine over on the other side there. Also just found a fruit station with fruit, yoghurt, with some fruit salad, and then on the other side, well, there's even some cereals here as well. And then on the other side, there's some mini pain au chocolats and some mini croissants. Right, so we're just starting with a coffee each and a little fruit and muesli, just to get things started. Right, so here she is.
They've got the Bloody Marys.
Couple of Bloody Marys. Thank you very much. Right, so let's see how spicy that is.
Cheers.
Cheers, Celia. Here we are. Cheers all. Let's see how that is. Oh, that is nice. Very nice. Right, so Celia is going to try and explain the cost of number 1 lounge, because we booked it on Monzo. We pre-booked because it's always full whenever we've been before. So you have to pay £6 to book, and I'll let Celia explain the rest of it.
Basically, it was £6 to reserve each. When we paid now, we had to pay 48 between us, so it's 24 each. So it's cost us £30 each to be in the lounge. And I think the normal price, I think the man said 42. So we have saved a bit by reserving.
Tenner, 12 quid. 12 quid each.
12, no.
Yeah, 42
yes,
instead of 30
yeah,
instead of 42.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
think that was right. Correct me if I'm wrong, because that could be wrong.
I'll have a look. Anyway, I think we got a deal, and at least we've made it in, so that's the main thing. Right, so Bloody Mary number 2 for me, and coffee number 2. I think I better go and get some food. Right, so we've gone for some food now. So, see, they'll tell you what she's got on there.
Cucumber and tomato salad, bit of potato salad, scrambled eggs and bacon.
So it's the cool. Then I've just gone for the breakfast buffet while it's still there, because it's switching over to lunchtime now because it's 20 past 11. So yeah, I've just got some scrambled egg, tomato, mushrooms and baked beans, and I might get some salad bits in a minute. So they've just stocked up the other section with salads and potato salad, chopped cucumber and tomato salad, and cheese, biscuits and soup, and bread rolls at the end. Right, so just got a little bit of salad just to keep me going and to give it a go. So yeah, there's some pasta and pesto, and a bit of potato salad, some green stuff, and a bit of cheese. I have to say they're very efficient here at clearing away the tables. This guy here is doing for us. So yeah, things don't hang around long. Right, here she is. What have you got now?
So the gate's up, by the way.
Oh yeah, thought it might be. What have you got? What have you got?
Bacon bits, a salsa sort of chicken with peppers, and some basmati rice.
There we go, lunch is here. Right, so we're on our way out of the lounge now. We'll tell you all about it in a minute. So back in the main hubbub of Gatwick South Terminal. I don't know whether I mentioned that. So it's 12 o'clock, gates up. So yeah, the flight's at 1 o'clock. So I did actually hear from some people in the lounge that they were offered £500 to miss this flight and get another one. So it didn't look that full when I checked in online. But, maybe it is. So maybe we're going to be on a full flight. But we didn't get offered that because we checked in at home and already had our boarding passes. But yeah, it sounds like they may have overbooked and trying to get people bumped off to another flight. Right, so we're on our way to gate 25. So what were we saying about the lounge, Celia?
That was nice. Yeah, well, they don't. It's fully booked, but it wasn't too crowded, which is really nice.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, plenty of options for food. Definitely a step up from the Aspire Lounge.
Yes,
that's definitely not worth going to.
Terminal 5 Heathrow.
Is that Aspire?
That's Aspire or number 1.
That's Aspire, I think. I think the number 1 lounges are much nicer, and yeah, this is the number 1 lounge at Gatwick South Terminal. So yeah, well recommended if you can get a deal, or yeah, just pre-book it anyway, so that you can definitely get in. And yes, it wasn't too busy. It was full, but not too busy. So really good. That's a very full New York flight over there. Always like having a look at all the other gates, seeing where people are going. North to New York. And here we are, 23 to 28, we're 25. There's a Pret-a-Manger right here if you need anything else when you get there. So here we are, gate 25. Here's all the Vegas people. So it's now that long wait for our group to be called. We're group 6 and they've just called group 4. So hopefully we'll be on board very soon. And there's our plane. Celia reckons it's an old one. Let's have a look. Hopefully be alright. Here we are. At last, we're nearly on. Took a while. So we're here. We're on the flight. Celia, say hello. So she's settling into
Absolutely
fabulous. Plenty of things on the flight, and map's not working, so I haven't got the map working. But other than that, all well. We've got our aisle and middle seats, so yeah, off we go. 9 hours, 50 minutes to go, so I'll update you as we go along. So food. It's vegetarian, so get my food early. So it's very good. Right, so we're 4 hours in. Celia's still on, no, she's on Race Across the World now. And just got her stocked up with red wine,
Watching
beer,
celebrity race
beer.
across the world.
Yes, just at that, and popcorn. So yeah, we've got 6 hours, 15 minutes to go. So Celia just want to know that. Yeah, just got a few episodes of Race Across the World to get through. So all good, getting there. Can't wait. Right, I forgot to video this, but second meal has just arrived. So I've got a cheese and tomato pasta, which looks pretty decent. We are here. Right, we'll tell you a bit more about the flight when we get a bit further down the line. Quick look at the weather, looks a bit cloudy out there. So yeah, we'll see what it's like outside, what the temperature's like. See, how was the flight?
That was great. I watched the whole of Celebrities
Race across the
Race
world.
Across the World. That's good old 7 hours of that.
Finished
Sorted.
White Lotus and did a little bit of editing and watched a few YouTube videos that I downloaded. So yeah, it seemed to drag a little bit. I thought because we haven't been here for a year.
The seatbelt sign didn't go on at all until we came into land.
No, that's
was
true.
great.
Yeah,
Nice
which is
quiet flight.
always a bonus.
Yeah.
So yeah, right.
That's
So
all
we're
good.
here. We're just going to go outside and see what the
Temperatures.
temperature's like. Yeah, let's see what it is out here. We're just going to. So it's taking us how long to get through security? About an hour from
No,
when we
it's
landed.
about
Just under,
it's
actually, about 50 minutes from when we landed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's warm. It's not boiling.
Warm.
So just nice and comfortable. So right, so we're just going to head to the taxi rank and get a taxi, and we're off to the Flamingo. I don't know whether we mentioned that we're going to the Flamingo, but we are. So yeah, just going to grab a cab, and I'll film some shots on the way to Flamingo. So you come out of the ground transport door, and then head down here, and there's plenty of signs for taxis here. So it's actually quite a long way down to the taxi rank. It's right at the bottom, past all the rental car shuttle stops. Right after what seems a really long walk down the side, here we are at the taxi rank. So let's plenty of taxis here. So let's grab one of those. Right, so we've got a big queue for check-in because we're not normally this early. So we've got a 23rd floor, and we're on the Habitat elevators here at Flamingo, so we're just going to go and find those. Here we are, here's Celia. She's on a mission to find the elevators, so we'll get down here. So we're just about to go through the casino, so I won't film this bit.
What's the score? 23?
23, please. Oh, quite high. Right, we're looking for 23,141. Okay, here we are. 23,141. Right. There we go. Got it all. Here we are. Oh yeah, same style room. It's definitely the same style room as we've had before. I'll do a full room tour at some point, but let's go and have a look at the view. View all right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So yeah, oh, we're out onto the back pool and a little bit of high roller. Oh, Celia's happy because there's an empty fridge, so we can stock up with milk and anything else that we need. So right, we'll settle ourselves in, and our plan is to go out a bit later. So we'll I'll do a proper room tour later, but I'll leave you with the view and the mountains in the distance. Right, so I'm heading back down the long corridor here, and I'm going to go for a run to CVS, get some water, some milk, and anything else I decide to pick up. So I'll show you my route from Flamingo to CVS outside Horseshoe, just while I'm waiting for the lift. You can see there's quite a lot of nice artwork on the of the old Flamingo in the corridors here. Yeah, so some really nice historic photos here of days gone by of the Flamingo. Oh, and there's my left. Right, so I've made my way back to the lobby. So there's some escalators just to the side of the lobby here, down to the, there must be valet parking right here. So the escalators are all going up. So yeah, so I'm going to head down here and out the back. And that's my quick way over to the Horseshoe. This is also where you drop your baggage if you are leaving it when you check out. The bell desk is right here. And then yeah, Cromwell's to the side. Yeah, I'll show you where to cross the street over to Horseshoe. Right, so it is busy out here. So right, just come around, just heading behind the Cromwell. There's a load of police cars here as well. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so I am heading across here. The Horseshoe is on the other side of the road, and you can avoid the cars going in and out of the garage. There is a pedestrian crossing just over here, so it just saves you going up and over the bridge. Here we go, here's the pedestrian crossing. So yeah, really handy, quick way of getting across the Horseshoe. Now the thing is, the wind has got up and it's actually starting to rain. Right, so they don't give you much time to cross, about 19 seconds on this. Yeah, I have to admit, it is actually raining. Right, so we're going across all the cars here and head into the back of the shops at the front of the Horseshoe. I actually don't know what that's called nowadays, but it's the one with Giordano's in it anyway. Find a nice quiet row to get down up the Grand Bazaar shops. I think it's still called the Grand Bazaar shops. So you've got Old Red there, which I think we're going to try and get to tonight, and then Bottle Blonde is the new one that's going to be built right here. So yeah, still got construction walls up for that. head round to the left, and then there's a CVS pharmacy right on the side here. Right, so I'm heading straight out to Blarney Bar for a frozen Baileys. I can get there through the crowds. It's busy tonight. Right, so true to the promise of myself. One frozen Baileys. Shame it's got the really small straw because it's tough and suck. But anyway, cheers. Right, so I think we're going to head to Yard House, try and get something to eat. So, bottom of the Linq Boulevard. So let's head there and see if we can get a table. So just waiting for a table at Yard House. So she said it's about a 10-minute wait. But they've taken a number and they text you when the table's ready. Thank you. So the menu's too big to film. So we're just trying to decide. So we've got, what we've got coming? We've got a Corona,
Modelo.
Celia's got a Modelo coming. I've got a house IPA because it wasn't too strong. So see how that is. And then yeah, we're just going to order some food and we'll show that when it arrives. Got the obligatory ice water. Got to keep hydrated. Right, how's the Modelo going down?
Good.
And how's IPA? So we'll see how it is. Yeah, it's not bad. Very refreshing anyway. Alright, so that's the Brussels sprouts. Okay, so here's the veggie burger with sweet potato fries. Giant fries. And then Celia's got, what'd you get?
Chicken.
Boneless chicken wings. So what was the sauces?
Buffalo sauce.
Buffalo.
Whiskey and black pepper.
Whiskey black pepper sauce. So yeah, half and half chicken wings. And the remains of our crispy Brussels sprouts, which have gone down very well. Right, how's the wings, Celia? I hope you can hear us because it's a bit noisy in here. Good. What's the whiskey black pepper? It's going sweet potato right there. Buffalo on hot. Good sweet potato fries. I'll tap the burger in a minute. Also got a pickle. Right, so we've just paid on using the tablet on the table here. I completely forgot to take a picture of the check so you can see what it was, but we'll try and get better at that. So it was a total of $68?
82 altogether.
$68 and then 82 with a 20% tip. So I'll let you know how much that is in pounds. You see from my phone. £62.25. So yeah, that was 2 beers and food to be sold. So here we are, Linq Boulevard on a Saturday night. Right, so just wanted to round up the travel video from, it's actually the next morning now. So yeah, so see, how was the flight?
Flight was great. No seat belts for the whole time until we landed. The seatbelt sign wasn't on, so it was nice and calm. The food was good, but we were hungry in the middle of it.
Yeah, there was no snacks. There was no snacks. They didn't bring any snacks round, but you had to go to the kitchen and get bits. But they only really had popcorn,
but that's fine.
And biscuits and stuff. I think next time I'd take something just to
keep us going. But they were good on giving out drinks and stuff.
Yeah, they were.
From the kitchen.
And
at the
very
back,
nice.
yeah.
They're a nice crew.
Yeah,
Very
it was
nice.
decent crew as well. So, and then we're very happy with our room here at the Flamingo. We've got a really nice view, so I'll do a full room tour later and show you the view. But I showed you the view in the in there on the video earlier. And then we just went out last night. I had my frozen Baileys from Linq Boulevard, from the Blarney Bar at Linq Boulevard, and then we just did some gambling.
I put
slots.
I put $50 in, and was it $50 in the first machine?
Yeah.
Yes, and got a couple of bonuses, but nothing much. And then the second time I put 20 in, and I managed to make that into 60. Took that out, then put another 30 in. Had one bonus, which wasn't very good, and that was it.
Yeah,
I was done after that.
We had to go and get new Caesars cards because they wouldn't work in any of the
machines.
machines. So we got new cards, and then I just did a little bit in Flamingo, and I managed to get one bonus on. I can't remember what it was called. Chicken.
Oh, that chicken
something,
one.
The chicken something with
Yeah.
the bombs. I managed to get a bonus on that, and got a bit extra, and then I went on Huff and More Puff, and it just took all my money. So, so that was it.
I do like Huff and More Puff, but it isn't that.
It does
fantastic
tend
for
to
bonuses.
eat your money.
It's a bit in
occasionally.
and out on the bonuses.
Yeah, occasionally do that. And then we obviously went to Yard House, which you've seen. Had some food. Had far too much food, but anyway, we needed something.
Couldn't eat it all.
So couldn't eat it all. But anyway, that was decent. And then I just went for a walk, and then hopefully I've shown you the fountains as well. So that's it. So that's it for the travel video, and so next will be day one.